Marcia San
Richard.
Francisco, California.
Richard Rubin.
So you have been traveling around Israel and the region for almost 12 days now. Any highlights you want to share? You're on a rather special trip, and maybe you could say why it's been special. You've each shared different things that you particularly enjoyed.
Many highlights, things that I had not seen in previous trips to Israel, that this has been astounding about how much we are able to see in a small group and how many places we could go. It's all been fabulous. I cannot think of anything that didn't work.
Anything a couple examples either of you like to share?
Well, I would first of all want to say to you, Jerry, that the complexity of this country defies imagination. And what we've been able to do on this trip is go through the history in ways we could never possibly thought possible by reading books or listening to others, and who knew much less about it than you and others on this tour know. And that informing us has been a critically important part of this trip for us. I cannot give you one single highlight which was critically different than some others. There have been so many along the way.
Well, you've each, almost with each day, you've had an opportunity to meet someone, an Israeli,
Yes.
a Palestinian, or someone from an
Yes.
interesting walks of life. Any of those examples that either of you would care to share?
Well, the guide that the Palestinian guide, Rami, was fantastic, and he was honest and open. And I just think that in America, we're not necessarily open and honest, or if we're open, we may not be honest. And being with a Palestinian who understands the complexity of the political issues in Israel was fantastic.
When we toured the refugee settlement in the West Bank outside Jerusalem, that to me was one of the great highlights. I met some young children there who were extremely friendly, came over, wanted to shake hands and have their pictures taken. I thought that was wonderful. Another thing that I won't easily forget is Masada, which we had heard about, read about so many times, and this brought it to life, being able to take the tour of that incredible place, which brought to life the history of Judaism in a way we had never really known it.
Well, we thank you both for being here, for one, and for taking the time to share with others who might want to consider coming. Any passing thoughts before we close up this little video with you?
I think it was important for me to go to the kibbutz to see what happened from the kibbutz of the 60s to the kibbutz of today. I think it was Meron Golan. Fantastic experience. So just experience as much as you can when you come to Israel. There is so much here in this small country.
And I would probably add only that just to encourage those who've not had this experience, it is one they should not miss.
Well, thank you both again for being here and for sharing with others.
Thank
you,
Jerry.
Jerry.
Have a great trip back home.
Thank
Shalom.
you.